All right, you guys, welcome in. This one's going to be full moon in Taurus messages. I'm pulling from Shaman's Dream Oracle, Guides of the Hidden Realms, and we're pulling a spread. Let's get right into it. We're starting off Aries through Pisces. No collective spread for this specific reading. All right, let's see. Aries. Aries energy for this full moon. Aries, this is happening in your second house of finances and resources. So let's see what comes out. All right, so you've got beloved with radical acceptance. I said second house and look at the number 2 there. Let's see what it says. When the beloved appears, it requires 100% of your heart, body, and soul. Don't try to squeeze the beloved into your schedule. Drop the busyness and receive the one you have been waiting for. Know that this card comes as a mirror to show you the divine within and invite your radical acceptance of everything that you've considered beautiful and or ugly in your being. The beloved may not be a person at all. It might be a business venture, a project, or an adventure calling for your full attention. Love it, let it light you up, and give it your all. Surrender to this truth and know that you are gaining a passport to bliss, even when it feels that you are being consumed by the fire of the beloved. Okay? That's your Shaman's Dream Oracle message. Let's look at the guides of the hidden realms. Could be that you have this passionate, ignited, like love coming into your life overall. Or this is something that you desire. All right, it's the eyes of mystery that came out. I don't know if you're stepping into uncharted territory with this specific passion or whatever it is that you're accepting here. I feel like your heart is lighting up for something. All right, it says mystery, uncharted territory, and or a deep knowing. So maybe you have like this deep intuitive feeling that you've accepted where your heart space is taking you. I don't know. All right, but again, this has happened to be, could be like a creative project as well. All right, second house is all about your creativity, your confidence. Okay. Let's see. I feel like that, that deep knowing that you have, it can definitely be that you need to stand in your power, because here you are coming out in your own reading, all right, with the Emperor here, that you need to step into your power, have strength to express love if that's what you feel. See all those hearts? I feel like your heart calls for something, right? And you're trying to like accept that. It more so might be a mystery to you because it's that of the unseen, okay? With the High Priestess here. It more so feels like a secret. Okay. Let's see. Uh-oh. Feel like you're attracted. Wow. You're attracted to a specific counterpart here that kind of like sparks up your heart space. You got the World card here. I don't know if this is something that ended or this is just a chapter in which you feel needs to end. But there's a deep knowing that you're fully still attracted to this. You've got the Strength card here. You need to utilize your power and go after it. You got the Queen and the King of Wands. That's heavy passion. Could be with an Aquarius. I'm seeing the Star card here. All right. You see this person as an Empress, or your Empress, should I say? Empress, Emperor. You guys kind of go together. I'm seeing like counterparts here. All right. Heavy counterpart. I'm seeing Aquarius and Leo in opposition. So specifically those two energies in your chart, and this is probably going to be the only reading I do this for because I'm calling it out. It's like your heart space is calling for some sort of radical acceptance in what seems to be more so a mystery and in what you're being drawn to in love. I'm seeing the opposition of the 5th and the 11th house for you. So this could be like a friend that you're attracted to more so as like in a love affair type of thing. And I'm only saying that because you've got heavy counterparts here. All right. What's going on with this world card though? Uh-oh. The Hierophant. Interesting. What's going on with the counterparts in your reading? That's crazy. All right, so you've got 1, 2, 3 counterparts here. I don't know if you have 3 different type of relationships that you're overall dealing with. One that seems very spiritual. One that seems more so like the person that you're married to. And then the other one is more so what you're attracted to. So very weird. You have a spiritual connection. You have a heavy attraction and passion for, could be something creative as well. But then there's also this energy of like your counterpart, the person that you're married to or want to be married to. All right. You got a lot of major arcana here. And heavy of them are all in fixed energy. Aquarius, I see strength, that's Leo. Taurus is here as well. Heavy Taurus. All right. 10 of Pentacles. I feel like whatever you choose to decide to move forward with, even if it seems like a mystery right now, it will last long term. All right. Pertaining to if it's a creative project, you're trying to build a business, if you're looking for long-term stability with someone to build a family with, this would be like the perfect energy for you. All right, so we're moving forward. That was a great start. You could be all up in your head as well. I just seen the 8 of Swords down at the bottom of the deck, which is Jupiter and Gemini's energy, current transit, and it's happening for you in the 3rd house. So if you feel that you have a difficulty with communicating, you might want to say something. All right, there's a mystery behind this. More so feels like you're afraid of stepping into, again, uncharted territories. Taurus. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Let's see. Okay. Taurus, you have Feast of Plenty. All right, choices and their consequences. Let's see. All right, so this can speak about your options that you have and life's blessings as well. It says, a great feast is laid out before you and requires you to choose. What will satisfy your hunger, something new and unconventional, with its potential for bitter or savory qualities, or something that you already know you love. You are faced with a plethora of options right now, and while that may seem to be an extraordinary thing, too many choices can throw you off balance. You might be worried that once you commit, you won't be able to turn back or refuse to confront the consequences of that decision. The most important thing to realize is that the feast is offering you experience. No amount of overanalyzing or strategizing will help you make the right choice now. So be careful with the choice that you make. Again, this full moon is going to be happening in your 1st house. So do what's best for you because it is the house of self. Let's look at the guides of the hidden realms. All right, you've got Epiphanies sing at dawn. Speaks about having an aha moment or going through some sort of awakening, having a new direction, and or showing potential for something. All right, let's see what comes out. There could be this energy that you're highly attracted to right now, but you're afraid to make a move. You're trying to more so allow your intuition to guide you. You definitely seem like you have lots of options. All right, with the Seven of Cups here. It could be that what you choose to move forward with, you want it to be pertaining to your destiny and where it's going to lead you to long-term happiness overall. And it looks like whatever awakening you're going through here is causing some sort of ruckus in your energy. That's what I feel. You kind of feel like it's causing some sort of chaos because you have a lot of things to choose from. And you want to make the right choice here. All right, so try not to be a little bit too impulsive. Try to remain grounded overall. All right, and allow your emotions to more so guide you. If it feels that of pressure, Nine of Wands, that's where you more so want to take a step back and make sure you're making the right choice because you're going from the Eight of Wands to the 9 here. All right, I feel like overall you know exactly what it is that you're seeking. I'm seeing the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. It looks like you want to more so remain confident and remain seen as grounded overall in where you move forward. So don't move too fast. You're going to be finding the clarity of a specific situation. You're going to be having that aha moment. I'm seeing Judgment. All right. So whatever it is that you choose to invest in here, I feel like it's going to be the right path. It might just be something that's more so passionate. All right. I'm going to leave it there. Again, I'm just going to say, do what's best for you. This full moon is happening and illuminating your house of self. So whatever that aha moment is, you're going to feel exactly what that is for you. Gemini. Gemini, this full moon is happening in your 12th house of the subconscious state. All right, let's see what comes out for you. Could be having heightened dreams at this time, Gemini, with this full moon happening in your 12th house. You've got the fates here. That's what it looks like. It says, it is written in the sky that you have a destiny. You are being invited to explore certain aspects of life unique to you and you only. That does not mean that your path will be easy, paved with gold and glittered with diamonds. Nor does this predict that your journey will be treacherous. It is just your path with parts that cannot be changed and must be radically accepted as they are. In this way, whatever you are faced with, every single aspect of your life is perfect in its imperfection. Not good or bad, neither inflow nor blocked, this nor that. Seeing your life as a series of opportunities rather than an obstacle course. So once you master the skill of non-judgment, you open to the power of curiosity, unencumbered by the burdens of yesterday's fears as you look into the potential for the future. Okay. Let's see what the guides of the hidden realms have for you here. So whatever is meant to happen, it's fated to happen this way. Being that this full moon for you, Gemini, is associated to the sign of Taurus, and it's ruled by Venus, and it's happening in your 12th house. Venus typically in the 12th house is exalted there. All right, so this could definitely have a lot to do with aligning yourself with something spiritually that you feel passionate about. Okay, it says order in the forest. There could be a sense of cleansing, releasing resentments, and or making amends with people as well. All right, let's see. It's giving me heart chakra energy. I'm seeing heavy green here. Okay. So it's fated for you to cleanse out a specific area. It could be something that's stuck in your subconscious as well. releasing those resentments so that you can make amends with the energy. Interesting. Uh-oh. It could be that you have to collaborate with someone. I keep seeing the Three of Pentacles. I feel like you've been patiently waiting for this opportunity to come around. All right, it could be definitely a connection to a soulmate. A definitely heavy spiritual connection. I'm seeing the Hierophant here next to Temperance. So this energy more so allows you to remain balanced. All right. It calms down this energy of your overthinking mind, which you can do all the time. Okay. I'm seeing the Knight of Swords there. This could be a brand new journey that you're going to be stepping into. All right. With this full moon happening, I'm seeing the Moon card come out for you overall under the Two of Cups. So it could be drawing in a soulmate connection, like a lover, but it has a lot to do with the heavy spiritual connection is what I feel. Yeah, I feel like you're being called to collaborate here. Yeah, it's definitely like a spiritual connection. I've got the High Priestess here with the Hierophant. Ace of Swords, Five of Pentacles. You can more so see this as in the past being like a twin flame energy that you may have felt like you missed an opportunity with. All right. It's something that you truly desire, and it may be something that's meant to be on your pathway here. So again, I feel like it was fated for this to come in for you. Overall, you could definitely be in a sense of overthinking a situation and whether you're going to have the opportunity to go after what it is that you truly desire with the Ace of Wands. And again, the minute that you make amends with whatever this situation is, you've been overly patient with it. It's meant to come into alignment for you. All right. I'm going to leave the message at that. You may be more so, Gemini, intuitively feeling that there's a sense of completion. All right. But if it's meant that you cleanse your energy overall in the subconscious state in order for you to more so speak your truth about whatever is fated about coming in, maybe this is what needs to happen. All right. For you. Stay. Cancer. Cancer, this full moon is happening in the 11th house for you. It's the house of socializing with communities of people and groups. All right, it could be where you're networking, right, becoming a member in any way. But it is also the house of your desires. It's Aquarius' house. Has a heavy connection to the intellect. All right, you've got Spirit of the River with movement towards adventure. Let's see. All right, it says allowing and trusting the current. The Spirit of the River invites you to step into the flow, to stop swimming against or avoiding the current. Allow the waters to carry you downstream, away from the eddies and whirlpools. It's time to heed the call of a new adventure waiting for you. Stop working on the problem for a while. The issue is not what it seems. It is your addiction to fixing what has gone bad that is consuming so much of your time. Work to create a greater good, and the bad will resolve itself on its own. There is nothing that you can accomplish with more efforting, as the situation in your life right now are subject to forces beyond your control. Recognize this, step back, and trust the flow. There is no loss of face or lack of honor or integrity. It is simply the way things are at this moment. So don't fight the current. Allow things to happen the way they're supposed to happen. All right. Let's see. All right, ripe, juicy, and ready. All right, so you're poised for success, the potential waiting to be realized. Maybe this is within yourself. Okay. Let's see what comes out for you. This could happen to be pertaining to a friend as well. I'm seeing root chakra energy here, which is typically earth energy. All right, so maybe you are ready to step into a specific, being like a member of a group or something that's going to help you continue moving forward on this adventure. Okay. Let's see what comes out. You got the Emperor here, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of people here, okay? I feel like you're very impatient, almost like you're overly obsessing about a situation here. Interesting. You have to take control of your emotions overall. You might be pushing the fact that you want to experience feeling a part of something here, right? Whether that's bringing in the energy of just love around you and or stability around you. And you're like continuing to push hard with this Eight of Pentacles, working really, really hard. And it looks like you're working more so for that of others rather than for yourself. Hermit mode energy is saying going within and really focusing on yourself is going to be the best aspect here, because you could be wearing yourself down. Nine of Wands. All right, with the attachment of what the expectation is meant to look like with the Devil. I'm seeing Judgment and the Hierophant as well. All right, so if this is part of like an ascension for you and you becoming part of that group that I was speaking of, with the Hierophant is more so like you want to be committed to something. But when you're ready is when you're ready. So don't try to force it to happen. It's more so about allowing yourself to remain focused on your goal rather than, you know, pushing yourself for someone else's goal. It's part of your adventure. It's kind of reminded me of the reading we just came out of with the energy check and recap of today's date. Okay, it's almost like the same message here. I feel like you're seeking this love from a specific energy and stability from another. I feel like overall your achievements are going to feel well worth it rather than trying to fight when love is meant to come in for you. And it could just literally be friendship. So just kind of like more so allow this full moon, allow yourself to sit with the energy. I would say remain focused on yourself and not what the expectation is, because you are ready for something, and when it's meant to come in, you'll know. All right. Let's move on to Leo. It's interesting. Leo, your timestamp is 2424. Eyes of the eagle and rising above the fray. Okay. The eyes of the eagle offers you the gift of foresight, the skill of looking ahead to see the unfolding of destiny before it all manifests as reality. The eagle's extraordinary vision allows it to spot the tiny mouse from its lofty perspective as it flies thousands of feet into the atmosphere. In a similar fashion, you too can train your keen eye to discern the workings of humans. Eyes of the Eagle is an invitation to witness the good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautiful, yet reacting to nothing. Act only to further your noblest calling. The eagle flies above all creatures. When it meets obstacles, it simply rises above them. Know that you are protected. You can fly high above the judgment, slings and arrows, and the darts of envy from others who may not have your great wings and are still arguing with the pigeons over crumbs. Wow. I feel like you're flying high here. All right, so this full moon is happening in your 10th house, Leo. Okay, so you've got a sense of like power and authority here is what I feel. All right, let's see what your guides have to say. The emergence of true knowing. All right, so your intuition, rigorous honesty, and inventory. Doesn't that look like the full moon in the dark night sky? In the dark night sky? So your intuition is like on point with something here. Like you have risen above a specific situation. And it being in your 10th house, this could be a sense of you building a heavy like reputation for yourself overall. And where you're putting yourself into this position of like leadership or something. All right, let's see. Like if your intuition is heightened and you can clearly see into the future, that gives you like the upper hand almost. I like it. Don't get too carried away. I'm seeing 8, 9, and 10 of swords here. So you could be overthinking a specific situation. Definitely overburdening yourself a little bit. 10 of swords, 10 of wands here. I'm being told to tell you to be patient right now. If things are not aligning the way that it's meant to look like for you, it might be because you're at a crossroads with something here. You got the Empress on the bottom of the deck. Why is that? Are you fighting off love? Because that's what it says. The 7 of wands. And we've got the Ace of Cups to the Empress. It's almost like as if you're fighting off love. Are you trying to head down a new pathway? Do you feel like you're at a crossroads with something here? Feels like a specific chapter is definitely completing for you. You could be overthinking a specific situation. But it's like you need to gain stability and grasp your reputation back with the King of Pentacles. Again, the 10th house for you would be typically ruled by Capricorn. All right, it's a position of leadership that you're meant to, have here. Your reputation being very significant overall. So if you are flying high right now and your intuition is telling you something, don't overthink it. Allow yourself to kind of like take a step back, release the burdens, release the overthinking and the energy of like entrapment in your mind, and be patient with the outcome that's meant to come in here. Because it looks like you're even blocking yourself off from love coming in, which could more so balance out why you're overthinking something in your head. I feel like you've got something brewing in the background overall that you're not ready for. And it could involve something pertaining to commitment. Okay. You feel more so like at a crossroads or indecisive about it. What is that? A new beginning. So let's just say like I feel like you're definitely blocking yourself off from love. Queen of Swords to the 10 of Cups. You might actually have options as well. Which is like if you are choosing to rise above what everybody else has going on and you're trying to build a reputation for yourself, you're kind of indecisive whether you want your love and your career to kind of like come together in the way that it should. Yeah, you've got your defenses up. I feel like you have boundaries right now. All right. So Let's move forward to what's it, Virgo. Interesting. All right, what do we have for Virgo's energy? All right, so Virgo, this full moon's happening in your 9th house. All right, time to replenish. You've got an empty well here. The empty well reveals that there is nothing for you here. The well is dry and the desert is encroaching on your once fertile garden. It is time to face this harsh reality and move on. Give gratitude and thanks for the abundance you have experienced and let spirit guide you to your next destination. This might mean saying goodbye to someone or something or insisting on changing the rules of the game. Stop diminishing yourself for the sake of another. Making yourself small will not produce the results that you want. There is a lack of reciprocity of give and take. The empty well tells you that this is time to reclaim what is yours and return what does not belong to you. The shadows cast in your direction are not of your making. You do not need to react or respond to them as they are not real. Simply shine your light upon them and see how it dispels them. All right, so if you feel that you are worn out, empty well, there's nothing left to give here, then you have to find the light within to shine so that you can come out of this like darkness. It looks like very dark here. All right, let's see. The emergence of hope. So faith, trusting in a divine plan, and all is well with patience. So the 9th house is typically having a lot to do with spirituality and like religion and things like that. So having faith overall and what the plan is and just more so being patient is where your hope is going to come in, because you've got to get yourself out of this darkness. There's a lot of darkness here. A lot. All right. Let's see what's going on. You could be in the middle of like a transition almost. Like as you have to like really start adapting to specific changes and what is ending for you and where you have to start fresh. So again, it's like patience. I feel like new studies could be of significance as well with the King of Swords. Yeah, it's saying there's no reciprocity here. All right. You could be keeping yourself stuck to the past because you're grieving a specific situation that you can't release. It's almost like be patient. I feel like your guides are going to come in and set you up with a new pathway. All right, but for right now, you have to start learning how to adapt to the changes because you're not being reciprocated here. Tell me about this 7 of Cups. There could be secrets. I feel like in your dream state, you're going to receive some sort of messages. I feel like that's why it's like just be hopeful The messages that you need are coming is what I want to say. You've just got to learn how to release something. Like, it's telling you it's time to move on from something. Like, you know, it's time to replenish your energy. You're given to something that's not being reciprocated back. And I feel like if, like, consciously you can't figure that out, or you can't seem to, you know, go focus on something new, then in your dream state, I feel like it's going to come to you. Like, a specific idea or something will come to you. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like you'll kind of, like, be led by the light there. Because that's what you need. You need the energy of the light. Just have faith. All right? Let's move forward. Libra. All right, let's see what we have for Libra. So Libra, this full moon is happening in your 8th house. In your 8th house, yes. The house of transformation, it looks like. You got Drifter with experiencing life as it comes. It says the Drifter invites you to step out of your to-do list and your ordinary routine to feel the breeze against your skin, calling you to follow the wind and explore life's opportunities. When the Drifter appears, it's a sign that it's time to cut the mooring lines holding you to the dock. It is not important to know the destination before you set sail. It will become clear as you leave port. Do not wait for a map, as there are none to where you are destined to go. But be sure that you do have a compass to keep you true. Yours is your pure love and your intention to be free, even of your own beliefs and preconceptions. Okay. So don't be afraid to let go and experience life as it comes. All right. Be ready for changes is what I feel. Let's see. And again, this full moon is happening in the 8th house for you of transformation. By the way, Taurus in Scorpio's house at his detriment. You're probably not ready for this. All right, you've got all the time in the world, it says. All right, so having enough time and time management could be of significance here. I'm loving the clock. Interesting. I just heard you're halfway there. The numbers on this card is 14. And then the other card is number 28. So I'm feeling like you're halfway there with something. Do you feel like you have all the time in the world? That you keep holding on to something instead of just kind of releasing it and going with the flow here? Experiencing life as it comes. I don't know what's going on with my throat chakra here. Hold on. Interesting. Oh, wow. I feel like you're coming into alignment with a specific counterpart overall. And you're not going to be expecting this because it's coming through with heavy attraction. I got the Queen and the King of Cups with the 3 and the 4 of Wands. It's almost like something that you're more so going to be committed to. Maybe you feel like you have all the time in the world overall. I feel like have the strength to release your worries. Try not to hold on too tight to something because you might just actually be holding yourself up. Interesting. Yeah, the more you keep fighting it, it's like the more you're holding it up. I feel like something is, it's like imperative to come in. It feels like it's imperative for you to kind of align with this counterpart here. Okay. There's a heavy attraction to this energy. I'm seeing the Queen of Wands and the Eight of Wands. It's almost like there's going to be a sudden shift of energy. All right. It's like allow the storm to take place and try not to remain in control of it. Because it looks like that's what you're doing. Are you trying to like whip your wand around and try to make something come together when it's already getting ready to come together? I'm seeing like a lot of whipping the wand around here. Okay. It's kind of like you're throwing off the energy here a little bit. What's going on? The more that you try to remain in control of something, the more it's going to turn the opposite way. I'm seeing the Emperor with the Four of Pentacles and the Magician. All right. Try not to hold on too tight to what your manifestation looks like. Try not to remain in control of it, because you can actually squander this specific connection. Okay. Feel like it's already here for you anyway. Scorpio. Sky Bridge. Possibility for union. So Scorp, this is happening in your 7th house of partnerships. Makes sense. All right, so there's a possibility for union here for you. You stand before a seemingly unbreachable abyss, and there is no possibility of retreat. The path behind you is no longer a valuable option. You have to act soon, though, or you run the risk of being stuck at the edge of the cliff. Life has brought you to this moment to offer you as yet undreamt of possibilities, but you must no longer postpone what you know to be inevitable. And yes, you are allowed a breath or two before the leap, so take a bit of time to yourself. Get away for a day or two of contemplation, or even just for a few minutes, walk to clear your head. Muster your courage so that you may cross the sky bridge. Sky bridge appears when the moment is absolutely right for a quantum leap. Life believes you are ready, even if you do not agree. Remember not to confuse your true state of readiness with your plans and preparation. Respond with a determined yes, and let the universe take care of the details. You need only hold on to positive affirmations, and the way will become obvious as you take flight and clear the abyss. All right, so it looks like you got a union coming in here. I like it. Interesting. Look how it's like in alignment with that full moon energy right across there. So the transit is literally right across from you, all right, to your house of relationships. All right, what are you coming into union with? What do we need to see from the guides? All right, the dream of co-creation. Manifestation, divine partnership, and frequency alignment. Interesting. So you're co-creating with the universe here for a possibility with partnership. Whatever it is that you want to manifest. Pertaining to the frequency that you're in alignment with at this time. Okay. Let's see. You could be moving forward or choosing to see how things go with some sort of new opportunity here that more so might be successful for you. It looks like you're wanting to open up your heart space a little bit and see what's out there. You might be a bit standoffish with a specific Aquarian here. I'm seeing the star card energy as well. And you're being very patient while you're focusing on healing as well. Looks like your fortune that's ready to come in. It looks amazing. All right, you got the 9 of Pentacles with the Wheel of Fortune here. And it looks overall like you might just be more so focused on stability rather than love. So the union that you might be coming into and or trying to manifest for yourself could be pertaining to like your work environment, I feel. You're experiencing lots of sudden changes here and where you're kind of like, I feel like you're angry about something. I feel like what you desire is like passionate new love as well. I'm seeing the Ace of Wands with the Empress here. The Empress would be seen as, you know, your 7th house. So that's giving me a heavy emphasis on you standing your ground, all right, on a specific situation, accepting what's meant to come in and the possibility of union that's more so successful and where you're going to be in alignment with your destiny pertaining to your resources even. You might be walking away from something that you've been really holding on to as well. And heavy healing happening here is overall with Temperance and the 4 Swords. I'm just curious. What are you creating? You got 2 aces out here, so 2 brand new beginnings overall. What are you creating? Again, it's kind of giving me like union. Your relationships. With the Ace of Wands, it's like you want passion. What are you creating? It has to do with work. Okay. I'll leave it there. Now let's get into Sagittarius. Let's see. Ooh, Sag, you've got the Magician's Sword. So be confident in your magic. Like it. It says, when the Magician's Sword appears, you are called to cut the cords that bind you to old thought forms and beliefs, or to friends who are not true. With the power of the Magician's Sword, nothing can stop you, hurt you, or turn you away from the beauty you seek or the goal that you desire with all your heart. The sword is a tool, not a weapon, so make sure you wield it wisely and for the greater good. Find the stuck places where you are kept tethered to a toxic person, a particular location, or a faulty thought or a belief, and let the blade do its magic. You have a large endowment of magic available to you when you believe in miracles, but don't look to the heavens to grant you a wish. Look within. All right, so this full moon's happening in your 6th house. Let's see what this is all about and what your guides want you to see here. All right, so you have another chance to be here. It says reclamation, second chances, rebirth, and emotional healing. I don't know if it has to do with like your work environment, you being surrounded by co-workers, if it has to be where confidence in your magic, if it pertains to you focusing on your health even more. All right, there could be like something illuminated pertaining to your health. Let's see what comes out. I like it. Another chance to be with the Magician's Sword. I love that energy. I'm seeing the 3rd eye as well. Heavy blue here. throat chakra and or third eye. I feel like there's a significant understanding that you have moving forward. All right, it's like a second chance of being here in alignment with yourself. What is this? Oh yeah, I feel like you're going to be celebrating soon. You could be a bit anxious too. There could have been a lesson learned here. Not sure if you've gone through some sort of betrayal where you've learned your lesson and you chose to walk away to go into something that's better, and or if you're receiving another opportunity to have a fresh start is what I'm seeing as well. I feel like you're being honored for some sort of victory or something that ended up being successful as well with the King of Wands here. Almost like if you were in a leadership position and guiding people, possibly even on a healing journey. I'm seeing the Star card. So it could be pertaining to like health overall. You've been more so overthinking a specific situation, and now that that's coming to an end, you've gained clarity about the pathway that's getting ready to open up as you're walking away from what no longer serves. Let's see. So it's like time for you to start manifesting here. Again, I'm seeing like the sword. It's like you have the ability to co-create. All right. Yeah, I feel like it's giving you power with the Emperor. Split the deck. I feel like you're healing over some sort of wound from the past that may have been affecting overall your health. Interesting. It's the first time I've seen it, so I'm going to pull it for you. Scorpio and Taurus in opposition, and where the full moon is taking place. It's like the ending of one thing and the beginning of the next thing. So it's like, you know, you're birthing something new. It's like another chance to be after this specific transformation or whatever it is that you're going through here. It could literally be like a health journey. All right. Like you manifested it and you were able to do it. Something like that. Yeah. Heavy emotional healing is what I'm seeing. All right. Let's move into Capricorn. All right, let's see. Capricorn, you got stars in the sky with limitless possibilities. All right, it says, when you look up into the velvety dark blanket of the night sky covering the vast expanse of space, can you count all the stars that are twinkling above? Can you imagine that you are only glimpsing a teeny sliver of what is actually there? There is the domain of limitless possibilities of the never-ending sea of potential that you yourself are made of and have now at your disposal. Your life right now is alive with possibility and needs your clear focus to home in on what avenue of exploration most calls to you. It's time to choose and not be distracted by the sheer magnitude of what may be. All right. So you've got possibilities opening up for you, Cap. This is happening more so in your 5th house. So it's given the opportunity to create and self-express and to bring in a sense of happiness. All right. Let's see what the full moon is bringing in your guides. All right, it says this and that are true. So open-mindedness, perspective, nuance, and complexity. Interesting. So remain open-minded with whatever it is that you have, you know, the potential for, because you have limitless possibilities opening up to create. The 5th house is all about, again, it's like a hobby house. The house of your happiness overall. Let's see. Are you hung up on what your happiness actually looks like? You've got to have a lot of faith in the healing process of some sort of betrayal here. You've been really dealing with difficulties and how you want to be reciprocated with something, in specifically your love life. The 5th house for you has all to do with love affairs, with your happiness, with your joy, your peace, your contentment. And I'm seeing the sun card here with the Ace of Cups. All right, so I feel like your patience and your healing is what's going to take you far. All right. Now, what's up with the limitless possibilities here? Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. All right, get ready for divine intervention. I'm seeing the Tower there. All right, drop the grieving from the past and get ready to either have an awakening, aha moments, reconciliation. Something's coming through because I'm seeing Judgment. Okay. Wow, 2 of Wands. I feel like it's a brand new path opening up for you as well. Queen of Pentacles, that could be leading you towards something valuable overall. I feel like there's a heavy, I want to say grieving process. Yes, I do say that. I do see that here. All right, you've got 10 of Swords, 5 of Cups, the Hangman, the 4 of Swords. There's a heavy, like, grieving type of energy here. In order for you to overcome whatever it is that you're grieving, it's like the healing process is of significance. That way, whatever comes in new, you're happy with it. So I'm like, okay, well, what is the limitless possibilities? It's like, allow it to come through because it will. The Ace of Pentacles with the Tower, you're not even going to expect it. Just focus on the ascension. Focus on the awakening. Focus on the aha moment and the pathway that's opening up pertaining to your value. Okay. Tell me more about the 6 of Pentacles. I feel like you're receiving support. You might have been really going through a tough time because I'm seeing the 5 of Pentacles to the 6 of Pentacles. You've overcome this, though. Yeah, see what I'm saying? It's crazy. It's like you're taking step by step. 5, 6 to the 7 of Pentacles. It's like, don't give up on whatever it is that you are trying to invest in. If it's not working out, it's because that's not meant for you. If it is, you're going to notice when it's meant to come into alignment. You have many different possibilities moving forward. Let me get one more. 2 of Pentacles. And the Emperor. Step into your power. Remain in control of the situation overall and what you want it to look like. Because this is part of your happiness. This is where it's being illuminated for you in your house of happiness. Right? So you have many different possibilities of whatever that may be. Stop the grieving and allow the healing to really take place is what I want to say. All right. Get into Aquarius. So Aquarius, this is happening in your 4th house. All right, this full moon is illuminating your home environment. All right, your inner healing. be that of a mother figure as well. A full moon happening in the house of where the moon rules. Interesting. All right. So let's see. Aquarius. Gathering around the power of community. 26. Says there are times when you need positive reinforcement from others. Perhaps your journey has made you tired just before reaching the proverbial finish where your friends await to cheer your arrival. Know this, you are not alone regardless of whether you think you are. People gather around to help you with your next step as you bring it forth from the cosmos into the beauty of life. There has never been another you before, and you have a unique relationship with your friends, your family, your communities, and all of those who gather to help you in the unseen realms. Now is the time to allow assistance from others. Ask for it and trust that you will receive it. You are safe and secure right now in this moment, truly supported in your beautiful, amazing, complicated life. You are heard by angels, witnessed by the divine, and loved, yes, loved now and always by life itself. Whatever your query, you will find the help that you need to achieve what it is that you desire, and you will not have to do this alone. You can count on it. All right, so your family and your friends and those that support you are going to be very significant overall. So gather around, all right, those that you love the most is what I want to say. Let's see. What do the guides have for Aquarius's energy? All right, so you got connecting through the cosmos. You might have like a heavy connection to the cosmos. All right, this is your community. That's crazy. All right, so community, everything is connected. The law of reciprocity. Your specific community is going to be there for you, is what I feel. All right, heavy on community here. So that of your friends, your family, all right, those that surround your home environment, supporting you. Let's see. Five of Cups, you're grieving something here. You've experienced some sort of loss, or you've been separated, possibly from family. Two of Cups, you're grieving a soulmate energy. You're feeling discontent more so because you know the truth about whatever that soulmate connection is. You're kind of going like a back and forth type of energy. I feel like you have a choice to make. I'm seeing 222. Wow, that's crazy. I just called it out. I seen Two of Cups, Two of Pentacles with the High Priestess 2, and the Two of Wands came in right after. All right, so this angel number, you might want to look this up. This is the first time I've seen it throughout the reading, 222. It's like you got heavy decisions to make, Aquarius. You know the truth of the alignment of this soul connection that you have. And it looks like whatever you're grieving here, you feel kind of discontent about it. You're going back and, I'm telling you, you're going back and forth with something. You're in heavy like hermit mode. I don't feel like you want to be bothered by many people. You're going through a specific transition with the Six of Swords. There could be secrets that lie within you. Seven of Swords. Are you embarrassed by this? I just heard embarrassing secrets. That doesn't matter. You have a spiritual connection to the spirit. That's how I heard it. It doesn't matter. You have a spiritual connection to someone. There was two signs this came out for. It was Aries I think it was Cancer, and now for you, Aquarius, with this High Priestess and Hierophant energy. So you could be associated to either an Aries and or a Cancer. Take it as it resonates. I don't know. Lots of 2s, though. You're meant to come into balance is what I feel. All right, 2 is typically ruled by the moon, and this moon is happening in the 4th house that's ruled by the moon. You have a lot of inner healing you're doing, I feel. All right, you're highly connected to your community of people, though, and I feel like you're being supported. You know the truth of the connection that you have as well with that 2 of Cups. What else do I need to see here? Ace of Wands, the Magician. You know what you're manifesting, too. I think you're tired of fighting for it. You've been trying to be patient. Because what you want is to attract the energy of just love. Yeah, you're holding a secret. You're holding a secret, and it looks like it's someone from the past. All right? Let's move on. Pisces. I'm actually surprised I got this reading done in less than an hour and a half. All right, Pisces. Cosmic womb with the divine feminine. So the full moon for you, Pisces, is happening in the 3rd house. It looks like you have a heavy attraction to the divine womb. Let's read it. Something pertaining to creativity. The cosmic womb is a reminder that you're undergoing a beautiful process of birthing a new self into being. You don't know who or what it is yet, but you know it's full of life and love and passion and spirit. It's the perfect expression of you imbued with love, incarnate and ignited by the vital spark received from the divine. If you've had a difficult time in recent memory, feeling dry and stagnant or lost and unsupported, this is changing right now. You will feel newly inspired as so many ideas beckon for your attention. Know that you're safe to explore the expression of your rejuvenated creativity, releasing all judgment as your curiosity is piqued. You're in the most fertile cycle of your life right now, intuitively keen, with heart wide open, mindful that each step is in the direction of your dreams and desires, is effortlessly supported by all of the divine helpers that is in the unseen realms. Holy jolies. You've got like heavy support from the divine to create whatever you want here, Pisces. I mean, obviously, the divine feminine energy would be that of the moon. And it's in a feminine type of energy, right? It's Taurus, it's ruled by Venus. So you have like the heavy ability to create right now. It says death reclaims a life, so letting go the sacred quality of death and natural endings and grief. So maybe you're having to release something so that something new can come in. The death to a rebirth. You see what I'm saying? It's like the death to the creation of something new. Okay. Let's see. Whoa. You got 777 out here. Something that you were highly focused on has been celebrated, but it does look like it's leading you down a new pathway towards success. Right? You could be strategizing on what it is that you want to invest in moving forward. There's like you mastering a specific skill so that you can create some sort of abundance here. So 7 is associated in numerology. I always trying to like run back to those energies when I see this type of sign. All right, 777 is giving me the energy of the South Node. You probably have like a natural gift for something, and where if one thing ends, you have that natural gift to begin something new. It's like it's time for you to continue to master a specific skill. You go from the 7 of Pentacles to the 8, and then you quickly jump to the King of Pentacles. So it almost comes natural to you, is what it feels like. For like whatever pathway you ever go down, it always leads to success here. It's because you choose to remain like focused. Queen of Swords. Heavily focused on a win, all right? Something that ends up being successful with the 4 of Wands here. I feel like don't be afraid of whatever it is that ends. Heavy Scorpio energy here overall. So again, death reclaims a life. So it's a natural ending that you're going through here. It's time to let go. So that whatever is meant to be rebirthed, all right, it comes in fresh. Interesting. Queen of Swords, King of Swords. You might be going through like a divorce or something, because the specific counterpart is a divorce. Yeah. Like divorce and marriage or something. It's interesting. What about this? I'm kind of feeling like I'm feeling a heavy divorce energy. Again, the Queen and the King of Swords are 2 energies that are divorced. The Justice card is here, divorce. 4 of Wands speaks about a marriage. It could be divorce with the surrounding cards. And then the 6 of Cups comes out with the 3 of Swords and the 2 of Cups. It could be the divorce of a specific union that felt like it was more so from the past. So whatever's ending is like you're rebirthing something, but it's coming back in a different form. So weird, this energy. I'm seeing heavy 7s, you guys. Look. 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles. Chariot, number 7. And again, 7s is associated to the South Node. Kind of more so feels like you've got to like allow this ending to happen in order for you to align with whatever it is that you're on a new pathway towards, because it looks more so like heavily abundant, long-term stability, like more so secure this time around with something, whether that be of a relationship. I don't know, it just more so seems like maybe you're meant to release the energy of love so that way you can move into like stability with something. Again, this full moon is money, finance. You know what I mean? And it's happening in the 3rd house for you. So I hope this resonated with you guys. I'll catch you tomorrow morning on the energy check-in. Have a good night.